Phew. All right, welcome back to Peak Speed Lab 164, where gravity and mass meet friction and the ramp decides the results. I'm Strick. Thanks for joining me for another episode. We got kind of a wacky, fun one today. But if you didn't notice the hat, world's greatest uncle, I mean, I'm not saying it, the hat's saying it. So, just had to be said. So, on that note, if you're not subscribed, you might want to think about it because we got a lot of surprises. For instance, well, this isn't so much as a surprise. Once we hit 66 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away the Batmobile Silver Series box set, brand new. All right, so boom, in case anybody's interested. These Silver Series, I've run a 2 or 3 of them so far. They've actually performed pretty well, the Silver Series brand or line. But last I looked, I think we were at 41 subscribers, so I'll have to look. Now, that was like last night. But, we're inching up there. Got to get these long tail, slow burn subscribers because you guys are going to be probably like most interested in what's going on here. And so far, also, I put an Easter egg in another video nobody seems to have found yet. There will be more. So another reason why you might want to subscribe, and hopefully you're liking these videos too. All right, let's get to today's wacky kookiness. This is going to be... These are the 4 we're going to put up against each other. And of course, I will do the unboxing as always. So we've got 2 of the Decidedly Goes from 2 different lines. These are the Magic 8 balls. So when I unbox them, we're going to ask how they're going to do. We'll see what the answer is, okay? Then we got this Kick Kart right here, like the golf cart thing. This Instant Boost I've seen on John Racer 3's channel. Seems to do pretty well in the distance races, quite often, and in speed races and stuff. So we'll see how these do. So I think what we're going to do, even though we're running these cars competing within themselves, we'll still run them together on the track. So I'm going to put these like in lanes probably 1 and 2, and then these will likely be in lanes 5 and 6 when we get to that short form drag strip, super highway, okay? I think it's called super highway. And I think with that, it's time. Let's get to the unboxing because I know you all are, tired of hearing me talk already. Let's get to it. So this is getting to it. We've got 4 vehicles, and I'm going to do them in the order that I put them down in the database. The database, which has been updated to top 10 so far. We're going to start doing this running total. Top 10 on the short form drag strip for rubber tires and top 10 for plastic tires. I've in the process of building this 164 scale quarter mile drag strip, and it's coming along. I'm hoping it'll be done by this weekend so we can get that stuff going. All right, on to the first car. Decidedly Go. This is from the EXPERIMOTORS line. Okay, another one of these, pretty inexpensive, packaging. So probably, I don't remember what I paid for any of these. These are probably like the $1.50, $2 range at your standard grocery store, drugstore, toy store, that kind of thing. So this is a special feature, which we will do this in a minute. Decidedly Go. In the teal, we're going with the bottom right. Oh, this is number 7 of 10 in this line also, it looks like. Look at that. I'm digging this with 2 shovels. All right. I don't know why I thought it would be a little bit heavier. I want to make sure that I keep track of... Oh, good. The colors are on here, so that'll help me keep track down the road. Let's do the usual. We'll do the up close. Magic 8 ball. I mean, this looks pretty fun. I grew up using Magic 8 balls for many a question. I don't know how much they're used nowadays, what with the interwebs and the Googles and the YouTubes, but they were fun to use back in the day. Whether you were using the Magic 8 ball or shooting pool and shooting 8 ball. So here's the... All right, so here we go. Will this car perform really well? We're going to shake it up. Will this car perform well on the short form drag strip? Let's see what it says. I can't see it. All right, well, we'll look at it. We'll look at it in a minute. I can't really read it. Can anybody read that? Yeah, okay. Well, that was fun. Let's see how it rolls. Yeah, it looks like it might do pretty well. All right, on to the next one. This is the purple. This is in purple. This is from the Mattel line, 4 of 5. Oh yeah, we didn't look at the back. Let me look and see if there was anything on the back. I forgot. I was kind of in such a rush to get this going. It's been a couple of days. So we've got Decidedly Go, and I've got the wrong glasses on. I know. What can you say? You get up to my age, you got to do progressive and single view depending on what you're doing. So born in 2024, El Segundo, California, designers Hot Wheels. Signs point to Fast for classic toy brilliantly reimagined as a Hot Wheels hot rod. Rev the engine for some speedy shaking because Decidedly Go is without a doubt the fastest fortune teller on four wheels. So there we go. It tells you how to, you shake it, and there's how you look at it. That's a special feature. Experimotors, feel your imagination, get those wheels turning, and experiment with the world around you. Yeah, my day, we shot marbles out in the backyard, played with our plastic army men in sandboxes. I know, I'm so old, but that's okay because we still play today. We've had these cars, you see all kinds of fun races and stuff with. Always want to keep your imagination going. You always want to be curious about the world. You always want to be interested in things and what's going around you. Time's going to pass by quickly enough. Make sure you're having some fun, right? All right, so here we go with the purple version and the Mattel version. Decidedly Go. There's no additional info. Same kind of thing, but this doesn't explain background of it like the other one does. So we're going with the bottom right. Here we go. Okay, so this is interesting. This feels like it weighs more. But we'll see. That's why we have scales. That's why we measure. So the purple version, you'll see the same general, different, color scheme. Different. I mean, it still has the same sort of look, feel. This one looks faster to me. Oh, you know what? We didn't look to see where these were made. So the purple one, Malaysia, since these are from two different lines, let's see if they're made from two different factories. Mattel. Oh, both made in Malaysia. Okay. I mean, you just never know, right? Nowadays. Okay, on to the next. What will be in lane 5? This is the Kick Kart. Again, another inexpensive thing designed to attach figures. How will you ride? So that's kind of cool. I don't have figures to attach. This already feels a little heavy in the box. This is from the ride-ons line, numbers 2 of 5. Okay, this is coming off a little. That's all right. Wow, that is definitely got some weight to it. So the question is, does it have moving parts? No. This is like a souped-up golf cart. This is this is the kind of golf cart I wish I had to ride around in our neighborhood. You know what I mean? Wow, look at that. Some jet engine action there. I like it when you can see the inside too. You see the details that folks took the time to make. Whereas this one is made in Malaysia also. Ooh. Yeah, that feels plastic. Sounds plastic. And the last one, the Insta Boost. I got a lot of play on John Racer 3's YouTube station. Check them out. This is from from Hot Wheels or HW starting grid line. This is number 1 of 10. Oh, let's see what's on the back. Born 2025, Instant Boost, Hot Wheels. Add an extra shot of speed to fuel your morning with a healthy helping of caffeine. After all, the best way to boost your day is with a fast commute in Instant Boost. These speed demons prove any day is a great day to hit the track. All right, well, we'll see. We'll see if this one performs as well as it has on John Racer 3's channel. Because these have done really well. Okay, let's see. We'll get that set aside. It does look very Starbucksy. I'm assuming that they had to be careful with the livery and coloring, so they don't run into licensing issues. But we got some grill action. I like the little guy there, is that a coffee cup kind of a thing going on? Brew, race, repeat. I haven't had any coffee today. I'm self-caffeinated. So another good thing with the engine. Oh yeah, you even got a little driver here on the inside. So no magic 8-ball today, but you got the driver working. And we will see where this one is Malaysia. Very easy to see. Wow. Let's see how this one. Yeah, look at that. That thing is ready to go. I don't know if we did do this one yet. Oh. So I'm seeing this might be a little fishtaily, a little swimmy in the lane because this back wheel looks like it might be a little askew, but we will see. All right. Why don't we get these? We're going to get their weights and their centers of gravity entered into the database, and then we're going to be over there for the start of the short form drag strip 20 warm-up laps, followed by the official 10 laps. Stay tuned, stay with us, keep rolling, and we'll be right back. Just finished entering the information into the data set or into the file, and then the database, and then just tested the starting gate. So we're about to roll. One of the things I just learned though about the Insta Boost, that actually is a metal base. I went back to look through it and I was like, let me double check that. The Kick Kart is a plastic base, but it's a hard plastic base, but there's more metals to the body. And when I say base, I'm talking chassis. I keep saying base, so I guess technically it's chassis. But with the Insta Boost, it's metal for the chassis. So I'm glad I double checked that, but they're all plastic tires, so they're going to be in the plastic tires class. Anyway, we're about to roll with the usual inaugural first run, which is always the warm-up, first 20 of the warm-up runs. So we're going to be over there. Oh, you can't see. I'm pointing over there. I was pointing behind. See, I'm pointing over here. This is what makes me the world's greatest uncle, is because I don't know. Let's just go over there. So we see they are seated nicely, about to do their inaugural run. Once I find I have the remote somewhere in one of my pockets. Shouldn't be that hard to find, but apparently it was. So here we go. Whoa. Okay, those took off like faster than I was expecting. What's the 1.84? Okay, this is going to be fun. That was the Kick Kart that came in first. For some reason, I thought it was going to be the Insta Boost, but 19 more laps for warm-up. We'll be back for the 10 in a bit. Enjoy. Kick it. So we're not really interrupting this program already in progress. We're continuing with the program, just finished up the 20 laps. I picked these cars, I thought it was going to be kind of a lark, a bit of a romp, if you will, a bit of fun, because they were kind of crazy, kooky, wacky racer kind of fun. I mean, they just sort of made me smile. I'm like, yeah, let's do these. Let me tell you something. They ain't playing. Their track speeds on the short form drag strip are competitive. So I'm getting goosebumps by how well they've done so far. So we're going to turn this back around. We're going to get started with the 10 official laps so you can see, but sit tight because these cars are hauling, moving. They ain't messing around. All right. So let's get back to it on the other side over there. And we are officially lap one, about to start the official lap one. We just did the 20 laps, as I mentioned. And as I said, these cars they did not come to play. They're like, we are not a joke. We are for real. And we're going to show it. And they have been. So, I mean, look at that. A 1.84, that's pretty competitive. That low 1.8 is competitive. All right, let's cue music. We'll get to the other laps right now. So we're about to get it for lap 10. And I got to say, these cars may look funny, but they are no joke, as you have just seen these low 1.8 second lap times. So anyway, we'll finish it up. Got one last lap to do. Hope you're enjoying it. I hope you've subscribed. I hope somebody finds the little Easter egg. Hope we get to 66 subscribers so we can do the Batman thing. There's going to be Easter eggs in the future as well. So again, yeah, just think about it, because I'm going to keep doing this anyway, even if nobody watches, because I like you know, pain and anguish and wallowing in a cesspool of my own self pity and despair. I don't know, something like that. Let's get back to it. Lap 10 coming at you. We're back at Peak Speed Lab 164, where gravity and mass met friction and meets friction. The ramp decides the results. And you know what? The ramp doesn't care what a car looks like, whether we think that they're funny looking or wacky looking or like they're not going to do anything. All the ramp cares about are the physics of the energy moving down that track. And boy, did these cars not disappoint. So here we go. The average official 10 laps. This is the 8 ball, the magic 8 ball for the teal car was 1.8763. And that again, oh, you know what? How about I do this? I'm reaching over so that I can grab these so you can know what these are. This is the Experimentors. That's the first one. Okay. Then the purple magic 8 ball from the Mattel collection, which is this one right here. Okay, that average 1.8799. So the two 8 balls, the two magic 8 balls were like thousandths of a second, a couple of thousandths of a second off. So they very, I guess, ran consistently between the casting, but also, not that we were racing them against each other, but running against each other. That's what it was. All right, so now this Kick Kart right here, which is the heaviest of the batch, ran an average of 1.8443. And that golf cart Kick Kart was on fuego. I mean, maybe was it this engine, the rocket engine in the back helping it? I don't know, but it might have been. So 1.8443, and then of course, last but never least, with the metal base plastic tire combo, we've got the Insta Boost, which actually ran slightly slower at 1.8514, slightly slower than the Kick Kart, faster than the two Magic 8 balls, but within like just over like 1.3 hundredths of a second on average slower than that Kick Kart. So I don't know. We may see some new vehicles in the top 10 for plastic wheels. I gotta put this in the database the rest of the way, figure out where they fall into the top 10 scoring. We'll see. And like I said, we're going to start keeping a running total. Well, I've started keeping a running total on the top 10, both plastic and rubber wheels, tires, and so that we can and as we update, as we go through the other test laps or test tracks and information gets updated, we're going to continue to adjust in real time the top 10. So hopefully, once again, you're subscribed so you don't miss out on giveaways, you don't miss out on Easter eggs, you don't miss out on really cool vehicles that maybe you didn't know anything about, might be interested in, or brands. Because I think right now we have maybe 7 different brands, if I'm thinking about it, that we've now tested. So Hot Wheels, Matchbox, you could say they're both under Mattel, but I'm counting them as 2 different brands because they're made with different idea in mind. So those 2, we've got Greenlight Hollywood, we've got Lionel Racing, we've got the M2 machines, which we just did the other day. We got Jada or Jada. That's 6. What am I missing? I know I'm missing something. Let's see. We did M2 machines. See, now I'm looking around. I'd have to go back to I got to go back to my tablet. I know that we have 7, but maybe it's Johnny Lightning, or if Johnny Lightning will be coming, or maybe it's something else. All right, well, I'm done trying to take it up off my memory. I should have had them written down, but I wasn't planning on talking about it. It just came to me. So I know we have 7 brands so far that we've tested in the lab. We've got others the Chinese brand, Yu Cow. That was the 7th one. It's like YEW, unless that's 2 V's, but it looks like a W. KOH, I believe. That got a lot of views, like right off the bat, right off the rip. So I've got 8 more cars from that box set to do down the road, so you don't want to miss that either. Anyway, we're gonna enter this information the rest of the way into the lab. We're gonna figure out how the top 10 stands. But as always, we're gonna take a moment to respect the folks who designed, built, inspired these vehicles, and do the lighting spinning pedestal right now. Hopefully, you'll take a look and enjoy them in their moment of glory. All right, let's get to it. Let's just like respect the art, the work, and yes, that's it. There you go. There you go. You're ready.